Hello and welcome to Tea Party Hardy. Glad to have you here. So recently, George Washington's birthday passed, and there's this situation in the news with this young girl who is now a woman, who joined ISIS, left America to join ISIS, landed up marrying 3 different ISIS soldiers, landed up making a baby with one of them. ISIS has been destroyed now, and oddly enough, she wants to come back to America. Thinking about what George Washington did, considering what he did with traitors, spies, and deserters was to hang them, I was thinking, well, he'd be awfully tempted to hang her. Even though America didn't actually hang a woman until the Abraham Lincoln trial for assassination. Nonetheless, it would seem that it would be on his mind. So my thinking was, well, she deserted, if she's even an American, and that seems to be up for debate. And she wants to come back after becoming a terrorist. Nah, hang her. But I was watching the Greg Gutfeld show, and the fellow who, euphemistically speaking, eliminated Osama bin Laden, he had some different thoughts on it. And I want to share that with you here. And it definitely gave me something else to think about as compared to just hanging her. I know, sorry, George Washington.
I just came up with it, thank you. All right. Rob, the problem with America is we don't forgive, but we forget. In 3 years, she'll be doing commentating on some network and dating Kevin Federline.
I have no doubt she's traumatized because that was back at a time when it was romanticized to go join ISIS, be part of the caliphate. She did see a lot of bad stuff there. She is a terrorist. It's a question. She may not be a citizen here in the first place. Her son certainly is not.
Yeah.
But then you have to ask yourself, how do we get intel? How did she get there exactly? What's the process of getting through Turkey? She'll know some of the faces and names of the people who are trying to get back here through the southern border, through the northern border, back to Europe and other things. She can probably let us in a little bit on some of the tactics that ISIS uses. And also, if we're going to defeat this radical Islamic ideology, we need Muslims. We're not going to be. We need people who have the experience of going there, seeing what it is, seeing what they actually do, wondering what it's like living under. Not a lot of women love living under Sharia law. Some of them that do get elected to Congress. That's another story altogether. But
That's an interesting point. Doc, I'd like to see her in her first job interview in America. It's like,
come to California.
But she's a dangerous person.
Definitely,
She's a dangerous person.
She's definitely a dangerous person.
And
She might not be telling the truth anyway. She just It's just a bad place. Turns out Syria is not a good place to live.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's Planet Moving.
Tyrus?
But is it possible she could be a counter agent if the
Possibly, I'm a triple agent she used all the time. That's how we lost some of some of our 3-letter agency bases because someone says I found this guy, so bring us in, but don't worry about patting us down. That kind of stuff. So I mean, it's tough to tell, but if you can get anything out of it, like I said, some people, believe it or not, terrorists are trying to come into the country through Mexico.
Yes.
If she can pick some of them out, some of these bad actors, that could help. We don't need to set her free, but maybe she will give a message that the radical version of Islam is bad. Who knows?
All right, we got to move on. Tyrus.
I think what his first part of his statement was tremendous. I mean, there was America, if anything, we're not about redemption. And the fact that she could help. Not to mention that ugly story that the world likes to paint about the American to show that we know what the alternative is for her.
Yeah.
So, again, thinking about George Washington and going, okay, well, he would want to hang her. But hearing this fellow's idea, well, she's actually a really valuable asset. In no way are we going to let her go free. But maybe stringing her up would be a really wasteful way to handle it. Anyways, I don't know. I think you changed my mind. As long as we can go in that direction and not just let her, become a cable network surfer where she's just doing all the circuit and making money off of that. What do you think? Put your comments in the box below. Thanks for checking into Tea Party Hardy. If you want to subscribe, we'd be more than happy to have you here. Thanks for coming by, and we'll look for you in the future. Have a good night. Or day, whatever the time is where you are.